Hey, collective. What is going on? What is crack-a-lackin', y'all? It is your girl, Tracy, with Ascension 225. Tarot and Oracle. What's crack-a-lackin', y'all? What's happening? Yo, we are knee-deep, well, at the beginning stages of Mercury retrograde, which started yesterday. Mercury retrograde in Virgo. And it lasts from August 23rd until September 14th, 2023, you guys. So we just started Mercury retrograde, but you know, if you know anything about Mercury retrograde, then we start feeling it at least a few, like a week or so beforehand, and then we'll still feel the residue about a week or so after Mercury retrograde is done on September 14th. So just be aware of that. In my community post, I posted some of the pros and cons of going through a Mercury retrograde, how it affects your electronics, how it there you go, affects your speech, your thought process. I mean, the energy is a little crazy, but Mercury is the planet of communication and the ruling planet for Virgo and Gemini. I am that Gemini, and so that is the third house as well, which rules communication. So most Virgos and Geminis are pretty good communicators, and we live in our heads a lot, you know what I'm saying? Most air signs, we're always in our heads, so that's why the motto for air signs is I think. But anyway, I am here to do a quick Mercury retrograde reading for my Gemini, Libra, and my Aquarius. What's up, y'all? What's up, my peoples, my air signs? What's up? It's your girl. So we're gonna do this quick Mercury retrograde to see what is in the energy, if spirit has any specific messages for you, or they just want to drop something on you that you need to meditate on, and excuse me, spiritual burping already, or make a decision later. Because one of the things about Mercury retrograde is please do not make any life-altering changing decisions during Mercury retrograde. So it's sort of a kind of a jumbled up type of energy feeling. So best not to make any decisions. Hold on for a second. Don't make any life-altering decisions during a Mercury retrograde. Just wait, ponder on things, practice a lot of self-care. If your mind seems a little jumbled up, it's okay. But this could be the time of really clear communication too. So if you have a hard time, or if your throat chakra gets, clogged up a little bit, maybe this is during this Mercury retrograde to enable you to speak your piece, speak your truth. So take advantage of that. So there's pros and cons. Check out my community posts to see what they are. All right, we're going to get started. This is a collective reading. If you need a private reading, if you're an air sign, then click on my banner. It'll take you to where you and I can communicate. Everything is in the description box. My rates, as well as if you're a new customer, you get 15% off using the code NEW15. If you're first responder, active duty, or military veteran, you always get 15% off. All right, I think that's the whole spiel. Okay, you guys, I hope you're doing well, abundantly blessed, just grateful just to be able to share some more experiences and make more memories in the world. So just throw up that gratitude, you guys. It's so important, and it raises the vibration. All right, so here we go. And if you have some black obsidian, it's good to have that around during Mercury retrograde. Just sort of absorbs that any negative energy or jumbled up energy, sort of a grounding type of crystal. So yeah, all right, so here we go. So I'm gonna show you that I have the Magician out here, and this is the Street Priestess Tarot Major Arcana deck that's found on Etsy. I really like this deck a lot, and I've been using it ever since I got it. I really like it. So check Street Priestess Tarot out. It's a really nice looking deck, and the artwork is really nice too. All right, so it's Mercury retrograde. So we have the Magician that represents Virgo as well as Gemini energy. The Magician who can manifest using all of the elements. They're just natural manifestors. This is in the reverse because we are in a Mercury retrograde reverse. All right, so that's the dominant card on the table. The second major arcana that popped out of the deck when I was shuffling was this beautiful, beautiful drawing or painting of Rihanna as this gorgeous high priestess. And she really reps this type of energy. Her and Beyonce and Jennifer Lopez and so many others, Jennifer Hudson, they rep that high priestess type of energy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and this says, I possess traits such as mystery, confidence, discernment, creativity, insightfulness, unattainability, like just not any Joe's gonna get this, alright? And spirituality. The high priestess is all-knowing, alright? Tapped in, boy. Doesn't make a move without consulting spirit, alright? They sit back and they watch everything. They already have that knowing, okay? But they don't make a move without consulting that voice of God, the creator, Jehovah, whatever label you want to put on Holy Spirit. You know what I mean? This is that all-knowing energy. Totally tapped in, and I love that this popped out for the air signs, because the air signs have been going through this crazy journey over the last few years of really going through transformation like crazy. So I'm really proud of the air signs, not just because I am one, but it's just my own journey as well over the last few years. And seeing other air signs going through the same thing, I feel like I belong to a special tribe. Not that every collective is not special, because you are 722 on the timer. Look that angel number up. Everyone's special, but I just feel like going through this spiritual growth, this higher learning has been an incredible journey, at least on my end. All right, so let's get started. Let's see what the tarot has to say. And I have some questions that I wrote out that I would like to ask. Holy Spirit, before we shuffle this deck for our Geminis and our Libras and our Aquarius, we just want to see what's in the split, to see if there are any important hidden messages there for the collective. All right. On the bottom, I've got the Ace of Wands. So this could be a spiritual gift of, that spark of passion, that spark that's going to get you going again, or moving towards something, or trying to accomplish something. You've got this Ace of Wands energy, right? Or this could be somebody wanting to offer, this fire and this desire, because Wands, it's very like sensual, sexual type of energy. All right, so let's go ahead and split this deck and see what we got before we shuffle. For our air signs, what do you have, Holy Spirit? Okay, I've got Three of Cups, all about celebration. Either celebrating yourself, air signs, or celebrating with family, friends, co-workers, just having a good time and really embracing life and enjoying it, okay? And here we got the Ace of Wands again. So, all right, so let's go ahead and shuffle. Go ahead and shuffle. See what we got. This is for our Gemini, Libras, and our Aquarius. Holy Spirit, this is Mercury retrograde. What are the most important messages that they need to see as it pertains to Mercury retrograde, August 23rd through September 14th? What you got? What you got, Holy Spirit? What you got? What you got for our beautiful, I feel like shuffling one more time. What you got for our air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Holy Spirit? I hope you all are doing fantastico, okay? Okay. All right, so I do have specific questions, Holy Spirit. Let's go ahead and cut this deck and see what we got here. What we got here? What we got here? right, Holy Spirit, what you got in the split? I just want to see what's going on, and then we'll put the deck back together. We got a tower, a possible tower, a sudden event happening, you know, in your life. Might upset the apple cart a little bit, but there's always a lesson in a tower, I say. And it could be a King of Pentacles. This could represent you, air signs. Even though it's earth energy, you could be representing a very abundant, kingly type of energy. This is somebody who's very loyal, a self-made person, maybe an entrepreneur, maybe you have your own business, whatever. But whatever you do, you're successful at it or considered successful. Okay, or this could have something to do with a King of Pentacles, an earth sign, a Taurus, Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. And I just got finished doing Virgo's reading, so check it out. All right, so, okay. That's no problem. What we got here? All right. So, Holy Spirit, I just need one card for each question. What does this Mercury retrograde have in store for our air signs? Well, I just need one card, not two, Holy Spirit. All right, so let's put these back. I just saw the Hangman and the Star. All right, I'm not good at just having one pop out for some reason. All right, I just need one card for each question, Holy Spirit. What do the air signs have to look forward to during this Mercury retrograde? I just need one. The most important. Yeah, just have it flip over. Okay. We'll go over all the cards in just a second. If there's an interruption, what will that look like? If there's any sort of interruption in the air sign collective, what will that look like? Can you just show us the one card, the most important card? What will it bring about? Thank you. All right, third question. What important shift is meant to teach the air sign something during this Mercury retrograde? What needs to be taught to the air signs, if anything, during this Mercury retrograde? Can you show us the most important card, please, Holy Spirit? Most important, please. Whoa, okay. All right. All right. What do the air signs need to do in order to be mindful during this Mercury retrograde? Okay. And lastly, how can this retrograde help any of the air signs that are on a karmic path or on their path? What energy can this retrograde teach us to keep the air signs on the path? I'm just going to say on the path. All right. Okay. And I need one crossing card for our magician in the reverse. What do you have there? All right. So I actually got two cards, so I'll take those. All right. And guess who we have here again? Air signs. The Tower card again. So there's going to be some sort of upset. Whatever is built on shaky ground or shaky foundation may come crashing down. And I don't say that to scare people, but there's always a lesson in a tower, in tower energy. So, yep. All right. So what do we have here? First question was, I'm sorry, I'm looking at what I wrote down. What does the retrograde have in store for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? We've got the King of Wands. This is fire energy. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So I feel like air signs, you're coming across as the King of Pentacles earlier, And I feel like you're coming across also as this King of Wands as well. You know, not only are you self-made or you're successful, but you're also very passionate and a go-getter as well. You know, you go for what what you're passionate about. Yeah. And this is all about, keeping your balance, temperance. That's that Sagittarius energy, and this King of Wands could also represent Sagittarius energy too as a fire sign. So there's lots of fire here. We got temperance, Sagittarius. It's staying balanced and, keep calm. Even during the storms, even when things get crazy, just stay balanced mentally, emotionally, physically. And know that Archangel Michael is working in the background along with your spirit team to, assist you in any way possible. Temperance is one of my favorite cards. It's a reminder to just keep calm, and we saw that tower could be an unexpected storm coming, so that could be another reason to and then we've got this moon energy here. Moon energy is that High Priestess energy right here. Okay, represents the High Priestess, that all-knowing energy, trusting that intuition, knowing that voice that you hear as your intuition will never steer you in the wrong direction. That's the voice of Spirit, Holy Spirit. Okay, this is also Cancer, Pisces type of energy. So you could have those energies in your energy or somewhere in your birth chart. But, this is all about really trusting your intuition, really being in tune to your intuition, like this High Priestess, not falling for any illusions or delusions and people wearing masks and all that, not falling for any of the okie doke, you know what I mean? Yeah, so because a lot of things can be hidden under the moon energy. I have a High Priestess here in reverse, and this is so, yeah, that's the most important shift that's meant to teach you something, is trusting your intuition. All right. Fourth question is, what do the air signs need to do to be mindful during retrograde? And that is to please do not trust your intuition, if that makes sense. This is a High Priestess in reverse. This is somebody who it doesn't go by intuition. They're ruled by ego and pride, and I make my own decisions. Spirit has nothing to do with it, so, and they don't trust that voice of Spirit. They ignore it every time, right? When Spirit says left, they go right. So this is a reminder to do not let go or let loose, or this intuition needs to remain upright. Okay, and we have this High Priestess yet again. Okay, yet again. And then the last question: how can this retro help the air signs on your path or your karmic path? Wheel of Fortune, wheel keeps spinning. This is all about your fate and your destiny. What did you put out in the world? Did you put good things out there, good intentions, good juju? Is what, has a part to play in that destiny and that fate, right? If you put some bullshit out there, guess what? This could designate some form of karma, because if you put good stuff out there, you're at the top of the wheel getting dharma, which is good karma. If not, you're getting bit in the ass, probably in the pocketbook first, getting that serious karma, All right, that's no fun to go through. All right, and if you don't trust your intuition, if it's in reverse, then you could maybe lean on your own understanding instead of relying on spirit to guide you. All right, so what crossing cards are laying on the Magician for the air signs? I've got Strength, this Leo energy. There's a lot of fire here. A lot of fire in this reading. Yeah. So this is that Leo energy, that courage, that bravery, that strength. All right, you see how this lion is hugging this person. Yeah. Just giving that person a safe place to fall, and this lion being courageous for this person who is not feeling courageous at this time. Being strong. And I think this is in the crossing too, is having discernment, relying on that discernment about this Four of Cups. Four of Cups normally is somebody who is distracted and not paying attention to the cups of love that are coming their way. They're distracted, or they just don't want it, or they're blocked from accepting the love, whatever the case. But this is in the crossing, which is very strong energy. Maybe this is you maybe needing to definitely tap into that intuition when it comes to offers of love coming your way, especially during Mercury retrograde, because it feels like Mercury is going backwards, and people from the past have a tendency to come back into our lives and sometimes interrupt our lives. Or you may be happy to see them 22/11 on the timer, you may be happy to see them, but it's somebody from the past, and they could be a person in the past or an ex for a really good reason. You know what I mean? So it could, they say don't make any life-altering decisions or choices during Mercury retrograde. All right. So like the first week before and the first week after or two, don't, just wait till October. Okay. All right. But this is just having that discernment, and not ignoring your intuition when it comes to offers of love. All right, maybe it's not the time. This is the time for self-care and self-love during this roller coaster ride called Mercury retrograde, okay? Check out my community post to see the pros and cons of Mercury retrograde. So, wow. Interesting. So, I want to see, just using the Yin Yang deck, if there's any additional information that we need to see in regards to you really being tapped into your intuitive side. I mean, the Magician represents Gemini energy, so, that's all about manifestation, All right, Holy Spirit, what other messages do we need to see in regards to the Geminis, the Libras, and the Aquarius air signs in regards to Mercury retrograde, which lasts until September 14th. All right, Holy Spirit, please show us the most important cards from this deck. With all the energy that was on the table, the Moon energy, the High Priestess in the reverse, this Temperance energy, along with this Four of Cups in the crossing, what else can you show us with this Yin Yang deck that our air signs need to be aware of for this Mercury retrograde? Please let the cards, fall on the table. The most important messages that our Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius need to see. And I have nothing on either side, so I'm going to stop right there. What do we have here, Holy Spirit? I'm not taking these in the reverse. All right. crossing card. Shit. All right. Wow. This was in the crossing, and this is freedom. This Uranus energy, it's all about, you know, maybe some new opportunities, you taking a leap towards something new. Air signs, maybe could be new beginnings, you know. 26, I'm sorry, I thought I saw 26 on the timer. It was 25-26. This is freedom. This is a brand new leap into something. Your ancestors are guiding you, okay? There's all kinds of alchemy going on behind the scenes. My air signs, your ancestors are guiding you at this time. Maybe away from this disharmony, this conflict, okay? Yeah. And leading you more towards stability, okay? We saw that Tower card, and you know that's something that's built on unstable ground. You know, it's not a stable foundation. So the first wind that comes, the first storm that comes, guess what? That tower is gonna come crashing down. So your ancestors are guiding you more towards this stability. You know what I mean? That strong structure. Somebody might be feeling a little guarded or vulnerable at this time. And maybe, you know, avoiding some things. There could be a stalemate happening at this time. Somebody's isolated in hermit mode, all in their head. Maybe feeling rejected, a sense of loss, you know. Take it however it applies. And then lastly, I've got, and this was in the crossing, somebody wanting to celebrate. This reminds me of that Three of Cups that we saw earlier. All about celebration. 27 on the timer. Look that angel number up. But this is all about celebrating life, celebrating love, celebrating just, you know, all the gifts and all the abundance in life. Somebody feels rejected from... Yeah. Also, you know, when I look back over the tarot cards, air signs, you know, this High Priestess came in reverse. This could also, when I look at the oracle cards, this could also point to maybe another energy not paying attention to their intuition, Yeah. Maybe this King of Wands is somebody who followed their passions. I don't know, maybe they were in some sort of illusion or something like that. Maybe under this moon energy, I don't know. But they didn't pay attention, evidently, to their intuition. Yeah? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're ones that are trying to be strong and try to tap into that courage and that bravery to be strong. Maybe because they were distracted from love. That's another twist on the story. It's another twist on the story. And, you know, the wheel has spun. The wheel of fate has spun, you know, and that could be another way to look at the cards, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because you air signs, your spirit team, your ancestors are guiding you towards freedom, away from a disharmonious situation, maybe that was full of conflict, to more stable ground. And maybe you're guarding your energy now. Maybe there's a stalemate here. Maybe there is avoidance. Maybe there is no communication, and this person is in their head, isolated, thinking and feeling rejected at the sense of loss of you or you them, and they want to celebrate life with you. But I just feel like, I don't know, I didn't get any more messages from the Oracle deck, so but in the hidden energy for the major arcana, you know, you might have been seen as their son. They might see you as their son, full of abundance and blessings and the happiest card in the deck. You know what I mean? Or you saw them as your son, you know, and then here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. This tower again. But there a tower. There was a tower. There is a tower. Yes. Yeah. That happened between these lovers. And the sun always illuminates moon energy. It always uncovers moon energy. Okay? Always. So I think something was uncovered. There was a tower. Something happened between these lovers. And I feel like somebody was able to heal through this situation, or is healing through this situation. After, and somebody's in this hangman now. Somebody is just, it says, I feel trapped, indecisive, and confined. I think I may be self-sabotaging myself and feel stagnant in my current situation. So there might have been some self-sabotage here. And whoa, here we are again with this temperance card. This temperance card, right? Balance, restoration, replenishment, rejuvenation. Wow. That's what happens when you allow spirit to work in the background and you just keep calm, right? Keep calm and stay balanced, temperance. And full circle, it had something to do with this Empress energy. This Empress, who is this High Priestess, all-knowing, right? Wow, this is a story. And the cycle is over. It's done, air signs. I don't know who this pertains to, but this cycle is over. The world is the closing of yet another cycle, because the Fool card, the Zero card, starts after that. Somebody's starting new and fresh. Wow. Somebody didn't pay attention to their intuition. It caused some towers, and some of this moon energy was revealed, air signs, and somebody was distracted and didn't pay attention to this Empress trying to, give some love. So, wow. Somebody gave up a High Priestess. And Spirit has them now wanting to celebrate life with you, air signs, or flip the script, whatever. Now they're feeling a sense of loss and rejection because they know you're guarded, or they're guarded. They created a disharmonious situation, and now they're in this hangman energy. Don't make any decisions, life-altering decisions during Mercury retrograde, air signs. All right, just take it easy. This is somebody from the past, and this is that Empress High Priestess energy. Then that means that You know, that's that soulmate type of energy. You know, king, queen, high priestess, hierophant, divine feminine, divine masculine, emperor, empress type of energy. All right, and somebody snoozed on an empress. Wow. All right. Practice some self-care and some self-love during this Mercury retrograde, my air signs. And thank you for joining me tonight for this beautiful yet interesting Mercury retrograde reading. Wow, somebody snoozed on an anointed one. And now they're feeling a huge sense of loss. Wow. We just continue to throw up some prayers for them. That's all we can do at this point. We all have free will. You can do what you want. Just wait until October to make some firm decisions about life, okay? All right, my air signs, my Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius, thanks for joining me tonight. May the light in you, may the light in me honor the light in you. Just keep your seatbelt on for Mercury retrograde, okay? All right, you guys. I love you. Take care. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Namaste.